Hi, this is Health Powered Productivity by RaderCo. We're revitalizing productivity and banishing burnout through practical, tailored tools, healthy, sustainable habits, and coaching accountability. Declutter your mind, body, and life, one habit at a time. I'm your productivity lead, Marcey Rader, with your next bite-sized nugget of knowledge. Today's episode is about a few trends in the productivity industry that I disagree with. First is the trend of bragging about your 4 a.m. wake up in a way that insinuates people who sleep until 6, 7, or 8 a.m. are losers or not as extraordinary of a person as you are. Now, I am an early morning person, as in I naturally get up between 4:45 and 6:30. If I sleep until 6:30, it actually feels like I've lost part of my day. Even on the weekends, unfortunately, I'm what Dr. Michael Bruce of The Power of When calls a lion. I love Dr. Michael Bruce's book. If you want to know everything about your chronobiology, get that book. Lions are the super early morning people who couldn't sleep in if their life depended on it. I can go to a music show on a Saturday night to watch my husband perform, go to bed at 1 a.m., and still wake up at 6. I can't help myself. And then I drag my ass all day. Most of the world is made up of what he calls bears. This is why breakfast is between 7 and 8, work starts between 8 and 9, lunch is at noon, dinner is between 6 and 7, and bedtime is around 10. People are different in their chronobiology and their creative and productive times. We need people waking up and going to bed at different hours to cover all the work required to keep us safe and provide specific services. If you're getting up at 4 a.m. and snapping a photo of your watch, but jacking yourself up on coffee all day to do it, then you're going to pay for it one way or another. Studies show short sleepers, or people who sleep less than 6 hours a night consistently, have higher blood pressure, diabetes, stroke, and heart attack rates. The number of people who truly can sleep only 4 to 6 hours a night and it not affect their health is pretty small. Most people think that it's natural for them, but really they've just gotten used to how it feels. Second thing about the productivity industry that I'm not too keen on anymore, inbox zero. The horror. What is she saying? Yes, this is something else that I think about what is wrong as a trend. Now, admittedly, I have articles about inbox zero and helping people get to inbox zero, but it's misunderstood. I, for one, hit it every day, but I don't think it is for everyone. With our private coaching clients, we're not setting inbox zero as a goal for all of them. For some roles, it would mean they're spending their time in their inbox instead of working in their line of genius. I don't want my CEOs to be reactive to their inbox when they could be spending that time creating, designing, and building a strategy for their business. It's more about having a manageable inbox. And if you want a personalized strategy, hit us up at helloraderco.com/email-action-plan and set up a session. Depending on your role, that is how you would think about managing your inbox. Someone that gets 300 emails a day, inbox zero may not be their goal, but somebody who gets 20 or 50, it could be. Lastly, companies or team cultures that think that instant messaging platforms like Slack or Teams makes them more engaged, collaborative, and productive. These are two of the most distracting tools to have in place when everyone is expected to be on all the time. If you were in a physical office, would you get up and walk 20 steps to make that little statement that you made that caused a pop-up on the screen that person now has to, sometimes feel like they have to respond to with haha or got it or LOL? Could you wait until your weekly one-to-one to ask your boss that question and keep it on a running agenda instead? Could you be unavailable at certain times, like reverse office hours, which may make people research and look for things themselves? In a study by Udemy, 3 out of 4 workers admitted feeling distracted on the job. And the problem was most prominent with millennials and Gen Z. And guess what? Remote workers actually feel more disrupted by instant message than people that are in the office. Why? People in an office expect to be interrupted. People working remotely do not. So the instant message is actually even more distracting. It's not helping. Set company policies where people can be offline and not expected to be reactive to notifications. Don't make it the default as soon as someone logs on that it's on. Let them have the first 30 to 60 minutes of their day working from their agenda, not immediately getting sucked into someone else's. Make people have to turn it on. Don't just make it on as the default. And for the love of peace, happiness, and all things rainbows and unicorns, turn off your notifications. We know you're going to be in there anyway. What bugs you about the productivity industry? This is a question I'm asking my community in our annual survey. And I'll be addressing these in season 2 of the Health Powered Productivity podcast. When we coach people at RaderCo, we help people schedule their work according to their most productive times as much as we can and keep them from fighting the clock. We give tools and behavior recommendations to manage the inbox based on their role. If you're a leader, we guide you in creating a new culture of responsiveness versus reactivity. We consider customized interactions that instill healthy habits to make productivity work for you. Want more bite-sized, health-powered productivity tips? Please subscribe, and if you like it, let us know by leaving a review. Want more? Say hello to RaderCo at www.helloraderco.com.